Good evening, Ian.
Hi, teacher. How are you?
Man, I'm so tired.
Really?
Yeah, I've started going to the gym again, and my God,
Oh,
I need to readapt.
a lot of pain in your muscles.
Yeah, well, not so much, but I'm really tired. The problem is when you are married and you are a father, you don't have time to stop, you know?
Yeah,
And then your children ask you to pick them up, and then
yeah, I can imagine the situation. It's hard.
are you going to the gym or not because of the pandemic?
I usually I go, but because of the pandemic, we are in a lockdown again in
Okay.
Campinas, so the gyms are closed for more than 10 days.
Okay. Repeat, please. The gyms have been closed for more
Yeah,
than 3 days.
the gyms have been closed for more than 10 days.
Yeah. It's also possible
So
to say for longer than 3 days.
for longer than 10 days.
Yeah. For longer than 10 days.
Yeah,
Uh,
so 2 weeks.
yeah. The gyms have been closed. Right? Because it's a duration. Yeah.
Have been closed. So
Yeah.
it's super hot here in Campinas today.
Do you have air conditioning? Do you have a fan? What do you have there?
Fan is the ventilador.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I have fan.
Okay. Yeah, here I have the air conditioner, but I use the fan to be economic, right? To save
Right.
in electricity. But yeah, some days are
Yeah,
very hot.
it's hot today.
Here, it's getting starting to get better, right? Because we are in March, and then the summer is basically over, and it's going to start getting better. But it's still very hot.
Yeah.
Look, today, well, tonight, I would like to use a text with you to practice reading,
Right.
but I want to force a little bit more, okay? I really, really want you to try to connect the words, to put the words together. So if you read something and there's something uh, you can improve, we are going to repeat it, okay? And the
Okay.
topic, please read.
Why doctors marry doctors? Exploring medical marriages.
Your father and your mother
Yeah,
are
my
doctors,
mother.
right?
Yeah,
Do you know
that's
why
true.
doctors marry doctors?
Uh, I have some opinions. I don't know if it's right.
Okay. What is it?
Um, Probably because the I don't know because they can understand better the routine one
Okay.
one one each other
Uh,
and the
it's better to say each other's routines.
each other's routine, and I don't know, maybe because of the connection in the connection, like not the connection but doctors. I don't know how to say that. It's, I don't know, probably the first one, it's the most important for me, this kind of knowledge about the routine.
Okay.
And the other part, I think it's because they could meet one each other in the university or in the work, probably in the university, like my parents meet each other in the university.
Meet is
And
present. What is the past of the verb meet?
met
Met. Okay.
met each other. I think it's that. Don't know. Probably have other possibilities, but
Okay. Yeah, I believe it's because of that. And when you are studying medicine, you study in the morning, in the afternoon, and in the evening. Everybody you see is medicine students, right? Medical
right.
students, and you study there for 6 years. Then you see this, not the same people, but
Yeah.
basically knows those people for a long time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see what the text says about it, okay?
Okay.
Is it small? Do you want me to zoom in?
No, it's possible. Sure.
Okay.
I'm not too old. My eyes work good.
Yeah, okay.
About 80% of physicians are married, according to a recent online survey, and these doctors often marry off other doctors or other health professionals.
Okay. Let's repeat this part here. According
According,
to.
according to a recent, according to a recent online survey,
Connect. Yeah, survey.
survey,
Please connect recent online.
recent online,
Yeah. So the full part here.
according to a recent online survey,
So repeat 3 times trying to accelerate.
according to a recent online survey, according to a recent online survey, according to a recent online survey,
Okay, so read the full sentence please. And let's substitute the pronunciation here for often.
often, yeah,
Often. Most
about
people
it,
say often.
often, about 80% of physicians are married. According to a recent online survey, are these doctors often marry other doctors or other health professionals?
Okay, okay. Uh, 80%.
It's often,
Is this word familiar to you, physician?
yeah.
Okay,
Jeez.
go on.
1 in 4 women physicians are married to doctors, and 60% of male doctors are married to physicians, says a survey of more than 50,000 physicians in 29 specialties that was
Specialties.
specialties that was published on the Medscape News website. Meanwhile, 35% of male doctors are married to non-physicians health professionals, or 11% of women physicians are married to such health professionals.
Okay, I don't know how to eliminate
Yeah,
these icons here.
no, but that's possible.
Yeah.
Like, find out more about my physicians are marrying with. Sorry. Find out more about why physicians are marrying within healthcare. About first here are 3 great reads on the topic medical marriage and romance.
Okay. So let's go back
One.
to this one here.
Oh,
1 in 4 women physicians are married to doctors, and 16% of male doctors are married to physicians, says a survey of more than 15,000 physicians in 29 specialties that was published on. Repeat, please. Published
pub-
on.
publish on.
Uh, Published on. So you can connect published on.
Published on.
Okay. This word here, the tense syllable is pu.
Uh,
Publish.
published on.
Published on the Medscape News website. Meanwhile, 35% of male doctors are married to non-physician health professionals, and 11% of women physicians are married to such health professionals. It's interesting, right? More male doctors are married to nurses or, I don't know, physiotherapists than
Yeah.
female doctors are. Only 11%. Can you imagine a reason for that?
I don't know.
I
It's interesting.
I
I didn't
think
know.
of one, but I don't know if it's real or not. But many people discuss about the idea of men having higher salaries than women in the marriage, or women having higher salaries in the marriage. For me, that's not a problem, but I see that for many people it still is. I don't know. Maybe it's because of that.
Yeah. For me, it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
My woman have more salary than me.
Yeah. You can relax a little bit more, right? Man, my wife works at the Fleury group, right?
Yeah.
And she says that the doctors who are men work like crazy. Like in one morning they receive like 30, 35, 40 patients sometimes. And the doctors who are women normally receive, depending on the doctor, 10, 15, 20. They uh, they have the appointments, but they speak slowly. They are not in a hurry.
Right.
I I think it's still cultural. Like they don't have the responsibility to maintain the family, something like this, and men feel that they need to work more, so they are very stressed out.
Yeah.
What
Or the yeah, could be this. I don't know.
do you think of another
Uh,
possibility?
no, the other one, it's a joke I was thinking about.
What is
Maybe
it?
the girl, the woman was married with a man who had a big salary than her. So
It's a possibility. It's a
but it's just
possibility.
a joke. It's just a joke.
Okay. Te- Look, maybe some woman is married with a doctor, blah blah blah. There are,
Maybe there was many. That's right.
oh, sorry. Yes, I wrote many. Maybe. Okay, there are three things we need to correct here. Try to find what we need to change.
Three things?
Yeah, man, this is horrible. Ugh.
What is this? See?
It's, yeah, it's hibiscus and yerba mate. I
Oh, I like
hate,
it.
oh my god, I hate this. Wait, I don't know why, but it's
I
so
like
bitter.
it.
It's so bitter. It clings to my throat. I drink it and I feel this bitter taste for a long time. Maybe I prepared it wrong. I don't know.
I don't
Oh,
know
it's
how
horrible.
strong it is.
So,
Maybe some. I don't know. Have 6 words, three are wrong. How could I fix it? Let's restart with another sentence.
look, your intention here was to say it in the plural form.
Yeah, I think that like maybe some women's
No, what is the plural of woman? Everybody forgets that. Women.
women,
Women.
women. Maybe some women could be married.
Okay, yes, could be married is a way to correct it, but let's correct the simple way. Women is women.
Are
Okay. Married. And this one here is because you don't know the expression. We don't marry with someone. We marry to someone. It's always this. Married to, married to. Please repeat
actually
three times. Married to, married to, married to.
married to, married to, married to, married to,
Yeah.
married to a doctor, married to my
My
mother,
mother's married to my father, for example.
my mother's married to my father, not with my father.
Yeah. Mother's married to my father.
Okay.
Uh, in general, words that connect to the idea of connection, matching,
Like,
fitting, it's always to, right? So maybe some women are, yeah, woman, women. Please repeat. One woman, two women. One woman, two women.
one woman, two women, one woman, two women, one woman, two women, one woman, two women.
Yeah, two women.
Hmm.
This is one of the basic words that everybody keeps forgetting for a long time, right? So we need to repeat sometimes to fixate the idea. Yeah. No, but this happens. My wife talks about the doctors there, and there are some cases that because, for example, there is one there that works very well. She's an excellent doctor, but she takes her time. She doesn't worry so much. Why? Because her husband works is a doctor for the Navy, and he works as a ultrasound doctor, and he still has another thing, an
Oh,
investment and other things. So it's like, why will I get so stressed if it's not
right.
necessary, right? 11% of women physicians are married to such health professionals. Published on. Published on.
Published on.
Yeah. When we have sh, t, sh, sh,
Published on.
just to practice a little bit. Sh, st,
Shut.
st.
Shut. Shut.
No, like st, st. For example,
Kissed.
kissed,
Kissed.
kissed. For example, my daughter kissed me on my cheek. Do you know cheek?
No.
This is the cheek.
Oh,
Nivea, give me a kiss. She doesn't speak yet, but she understands.
Understand.
Yeah.
My dad kissed me on my cheek.
Yeah, my daughter kissed me on my cheek. So kissed me. The T disappears in this case, right?
Kissed.
Kissed me on my cheek. So here the T disappears. Kissed me, kiss me. It's like the present form. But if it's like kissed on, then it's necessary to pronounce kissed on, kissed on.
My daughter kissed mom. Kissed on.
Yeah, kissed on my cheek. Or kissed my cheek, kissed something. Okay, published on the Medscape news website. Let's see. Increased time. Please repeat this part.
Increase. Increase the time together in the workplace.
So let's eliminate the sound of the E.
Increase it.
If you say increase, you are pronouncing the E.
Increase time.
Yeah. Because the
Increase
sound
time.
of the T connects to the other T.
Increase time together in the workplace.
Okay. Increase time
Many-
together. Go on.
Can start. Many physicians will often marry other health professionals because of life timing and availability.
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 Practice only this part. Ability.
Availability. Availability.
Very good.
Availability, said one emergency physician who married a pediatric oncologist.
Many physicians will often marry other health professionals because of life timing. What is life timing?
Tempo de vida, né? Like, life timing, I thought like in the time they spend in the work.
It can be, but there is a difference between time and timing. What is the difference between just time and timing?
Timing, the idea of action.
Yes, it's the time in action. So it's the way you organize your time, or maybe
Right.
it's the sequence
Schedule.
of actions that happen. Because, for example, two people started dating, but it didn't work, and then you think, okay, if I had met her before this thing happened to her, maybe the relationship would be better. But the
Right.
timing was wrong. It's not the time was wrong. It's the timing of the events was wrong,
Timing.
right? So timing is time in action.
Right.
Time in action. Life
Timing.
timing and availability, said one emergency physician who married a pediatric oncologist. Go on, please.
The times in your life when you're seeking a partner happening to coincide very nicely with the time you are in medical school and training. The emergency physician said, it's a huge chunk of life, and your social circle revolve around that.
Okay. The times in your life when you're seeking a partner. The times in your life when you're seeking a partner. Repeat sometimes, please.
The time in your life when you are seeking a partner, the times in your life when you're seeking a partner, the time in your life when you're
So
seeking a
we need to
partner,
connect this here.
times in
Times in.
the times in your life when you're seeking a partner, times in your life when you're seeking a partner happen to coincide very nicely with this time you're in a medical school and training. The emergency physician said, it's a huge chunk of life, and your social circle revolve around that. It's a
Okay. Huge.
huge,
It's a
it's a huge
huge
chunk.
chunk.
What chunk?
Imagine that there is a cake. Okay, there is a cake. I
Yeah.
can cut a piece of cake or I can grab a chunk of the cake.
Uh, like
Chunk
a,
is normally a big piece.
yeah, it's a piece like not right and like just take
Yeah,
it.
normally
Right.
people have this idea
Okay.
of chunk, right? A huge chunk of life.
A
People
huge chunk.
use huge chunk. So people use this a lot and the connection is very interesting because it's huge chunk. So huge chunk.
Huge chunk of love.
Yeah.
Of life.
Yeah,
Huge
a
chunk
huge
of
chunk
life.
of life. And your social circles revolve around that. Revolve, revolve, revolve around that.
Revolve around that.
Yeah. Okay, go on.
First topic. Okay.
Working?
Work long hours with friends at the hospital, especially during the residence, may also stoke the flames for a new roommates.
Any questions about this?
No, no questions.
Okay.
I agree. I agree.
Yeah,
All of my
until now, everything here agrees with your first theory, right?
yeah,
It's about time. Okay.
all of my life. Oh, sorry. All of my life is good. All of my friends in the area were from. Sorry. Were. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
you're not prepared to sing.
Yeah, that's right. My band was not as successful.
Okay.
All of my friends in the area were from work. A famous surgical resident said,
Famous?
so sorry. A female surgical resident said, it come as no surprise to me that most of the people who worked there, sorry, dated there. The
Yeah.
surgical residents began dating a nurse who is now her husband.
Okay. So, let's accelerate this part.
Worked there,
We don't pronounce the E. So,
worked there,
work there.
worked.
It's interesting because naturally the t worked there. They connect. So work there. And when people really speak fast, then the next consonant also disappears. So many
Oh,
people
there,
will pronounce like work there, work there,
worked there, worked there.
work
People
there.
who work there, people who work there, dated there.
Very good.
People who dated there.
People who work there, dated there.
People who work there, dated there. The surgical residents began dating a nurse who is now her husband.
Yeah. Shared experience.
Shared their experience.
You
Two
see,
physicians.
uh, just a note. I never pronounce the E like shared, right? So shared experience. This
Shared
doesn't
the
exist.
shared the experience.
Yeah.
Shared the experience.
Because the D connects to the experience, right? So shared experience.
Two experience. Two physicians, families often face more of a juggling act than one physician families, but generically succeed due to an increased understanding of their struggles and maintain open communication. Some physicians report that they enjoy having a companion who shares their perspective and passion for medicine.
Let's repeat some parts here. Uh, that they, that
That
they.
they
So report that they.
report that they
Yeah, some physicians report that they enjoy having.
some physicians report that they enjoy having
Okay, report that they enjoy having. How many hours did you work in the last shift?
12.
That's why you are so tired, right?
I'm a little, little lazy.
Yeah. Did you work last night or did you work today?
Last night.
Okay, okay. Some physicians report that they enjoy having a companion who shares their perspective and passion. Pa.
Pa-
Passion.
Passion.
Passion for medicine. Listen,
Passion.
I will read this and then you will read again, okay? First, I will ask you, what is two physician families and one physician families? What is the difference?
What's this? I don't get it. This term family. It's about the specialty.
No, it's like this. There is a family that has two physicians in the family, mother and father. And
Yeah.
here, one physician family. There is a family, but only one is a doctor. The other one is
All
not a
right.
doctor. So this is
Right.
the idea of two physician families and one physician families. Because
Oh,
this is the adjective of the family, the characteristic of the family.
two physician families often face more of a juggling. Juggling. I didn't get it. Juggling.
Juggle is when you get, for example, three balls and you do this.
Oh, okay.
Eh,
Malabaris.
Yeah, it's because in English they use the word juggling when it's something very difficult to do. For example, you have work, you have your social life, and you have your family, and you need to juggle,
Oh, okay.
right? And you can't let the balls fall.
Yeah.
This is the idea. So I will read, and then you will read again. Two physician families often face more of a juggling act than one physician families, but generally succeed due to an increased understanding of their struggles and maintaining open communication. Some physicians report that they enjoy having a companion who shares their perspective and passion for medicine. You again.
Two physicians families often face more of a juggling act than one physician families, but generally succeed due to an increased understanding of their struggle in maintaining open communication. Some physicians report that they enjoy having a company who shares their perspective and patience for medicine.
Open a little bit more, please.
Passions for medicine.
Passion for medicine. Passion for
Passion
medicine. Uh, this here you always can pronounce together due to.
due to
The
due
same
to
thing as because of, right?
because of due
Because
to
of an increased understanding. So due to an increased understanding of their struggles. A struggle is something good or bad?
it's bad no
Yeah, it's bad. It's a
or like a
fight.
problem.
It's a fight,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
A fight against a problem. So this man is struggling to roll the rock up the mountain. Yeah. Go on.
Like adversities,
Huh? What is it?
like adversities.
Yeah, like adversities. Uh, actually, struggle is not the adversity, but you struggle against the adversity,
Okay.
right? Because struggle is the verb, is to fight. Oh, you can say, for example, I have no problem being awake during the night, but I struggle to keep awake when it is morning, for example,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Go on.
when you're oh sorry, as doctors, your lives are so incredibly busy that it's hard to meet people outside medicine. And when you do, it's hard to explain why you really need to work on Christmas or go, at 2 a.m. for delivery. Said
What is a delivery?
Doctor. Uh, like an emergency call and they need to go.
Yes, it is one type of emergency, but what is this? It's when a woman is going to give birth to a baby.
Ah, okay,
This is called delivery. She's delivering the baby.
okay.
It's not iFood.
Said Dr. Kavita Saha Arora. And Obgyn at Case Western Reserve University Mental Health Medical Center in Cleveland.
Yeah. This part here is kind of hard to read together because there are many monosyllabic words together.
As Dr.
That
CELULAR,
it's hard to meet, right?
yeah,
Your lives are so that it's
your
hard
life
to meet.
that it's hard to meet.
That it's hard to meet.
It's hard to meet.
As doctors, your lives are so incredibly oh my god. As doctors, your lives are so incredibly busy that it's hard to meet people outside medicine. And when you do, it's hard to explain why you really need to go on Christmas or go in at 2 a.m. for a delivery, said
Yeah.
Dr. Kavita Shah Arora in Obgyn at Case Western Reserve University's Metro Health Medical Center in Cleveland. Okay, so again here it's hard to many people say
Hard to
how to it's hard to explain.
harder to explain. Harder to
No, how to explain.
harder to explain.
Yeah, these two
Hard
words
to
together are how to
harder harder explain. It's
how to
harder to
explain.
explain.
So it's hard to possible, it's harder possible to.
It's
It depends on
harder
the
to
accent.
explain.
It's hard to explain why you really need to work. Please repeat like this, need to work.
Need to work.
How to explain need to work.
How to explain need to work. How to explain need to work. How to explain need to work.
So read this again but substituting this sound.
It's hard to explain. It's harder to explain why you really needed work on Christmas or go in at 2 a.m. for delivery.
Again,
It's harder to explain why you really needed work on Christmas or go at 2 a.m. for delivery.
it's hard,
Hard,
right, to say it
yeah.
fast. So please
Hard,
repeat just part by part.
it's harder to explain. It's harder to explain. It's harder to explain.
Let's substitute the word explain for others. It's hard to study.
It's harder to study.
It's
It's
hard
harder
to
to
do
study.
it.
It's harder to do it. It's harder to do it.
It's hard to read a book in the dark.
It's harder to read a book in the dark.
It's harder. It's hard to make a pizza.
It's harder to make a pizza.
Okay,
It's harder to make a pizza.
how to make a pizza, how to do, how to explain, how to study. You just need to forget the pronunciation hard to and then how to substitute.
Harder, harder, harder.
Yeah, it's how to explain why you now you really need to work. You really need to work.
You really need to work. You really need to work. Need to work.
Need to work. Need to
It's
work.
harder to explain you really need to work.
So now let's substitute work. You really need to work. You really need to study.
You really need to study.
You really need to do it.
You really need to do it.
You really need to stop smoking.
You really need to stop smoking.
Yeah. You really need to. You don't need to speak like this all the time, but it's good to practice because it accelerates your English, right?
You
You
really need to
really
work.
need to work on Christmas. So please, again, the complete sentence.
It's harder to explain why you really need to work on Christmas or go into at 2 a.m. for delivery.
Very good, man. Very good. Uh, let's finish here.
When you are with someone in medicine, you have that shared language and experience, said Dr. Aurora. You share the same set of values when it comes to helping others and something needing to put your responsibilities responsibility as a physician above your relationships needs.
Yeah, relationships needs. It's like psst, tss, psst, tss.
Relationships needs.
Yeah, repeat
When
sometimes.
you are when you are with someone in medicine, you have that shared language and experience, said Dr. Aurora. You share the same that you share the same set of values when it comes to helping others and something needing to put your responsibilities as a physician above your relationships needs.
Very good. It's interesting that you are already saying this more naturally. Shared language.
Shared
Because in
language.
the beginning of the text you were saying shared, and now you are saying perfectly shared
Shared.
language. Very good. Very good evolution. You have that shared language and experience, said Dr. Aurora. You share the same set of values. Same set of values.
Same same set of values.
Same set of values.
Same set of values.
This is a super common expression. Set of values.
Set of values.
Yeah. We have the same set of values. We have the
Right.
same values.
Set of values.
When it comes, look, very interesting because this is a chunk of words that people use a lot. It's set of values. It's always together. And here another one
When it comes when it comes to helping.
when it comes to helping others. Sometimes needing to put your responsibility as a physician above your relationships needs. For me, my case, my personal case, the most difficult part of the English was not no, it was this. Ps, ds, sh, ks, ps, pf. These connections of consonants, they when you get a sentence, when you are saying something that has many of these connections, it becomes very hard,
Yeah.
right?
Relationships needs.
Relationships needs. Relationships needs. Challenges for physicians to consider.
Challenge for physicians to consider. While many physicians have found love and compromise among their colleagues,
Colleagues.
colleagues, entering a relationship with someone in the healthcare professional has its challenge.
Just one thing. You said professional.
Care profession has its challenge.
So together here,
Healthcare healthcare profession has its challenge. Healthcare profession has its challenge. Healthcare professions has its challenge. Healthcare profession has its challenge.
again, another part that is hard.
Has,
Has its,
has, has its challenge.
yeah,
Has its challenge.
has its challenges because it's
Has
has its, has its sounds that absolutely don't exist together in Portuguese.
its challenge.
Has its challenges. Very good that you are connecting have found. Very
Have found
nice. You didn't pronounce the V. You connected very well among their colleagues because this is league.
colleagues.
Yeah. Do you understand league? Justice League.
Yeah, leagues like a football league.
Yeah, like a football league. And
Yeah,
then we say colleague.
colleague.
Yeah, colleague. Because it's a
Colleague.
person that is in the same league.
All
Right?
right.
It's a person that is in the same league. In Portuguese, we
Well,
don't think like this, right? Colega.
no,
What is lega?
no,
Lega
we
is
don't.
liga.
Yeah, now
Yeah.
have meaning.
Yeah.
Not meanings.
Yeah, you can
Since
say you
meaning
you can say it has a meaning or it makes sense.
sense. That's the word I was searching
It makes sense.
for.
Uh, I will read the next one. For one, if you and your partner have children, finding reliable child care that accommodates the schedules of two busy physicians can be difficult. It's also hard to strike work-life balance as a couple, Dr. Aurora said, adding that having your heart and soul wrapped up in your patients can really strain a relationship unless one also works just as hard at the relationship. Wrapped up.
Wrapped up.
What is
Wrapped
that?
up.
Wrapped
Wrapped
up.
up.
What is that? Your heart and soul wrapped up in your patients. What is a wrap? Do you know?
Something for it, no?
Yeah, everybody connects to that. Yeah, look at this. Gift. Whoops. Gift wrapping ideas, for example. These gifts are wrapped. They are wrapped. Oh, who is
I
that?
started with
Yeah, because it's on top of the couch. I didn't know you have a dog.
Yeah, it's my brother's dog.
Is it a Chihuahua?
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Chihuahua.
But question, does it bark a lot? It doesn't, right? I never hear it.
Bark, it's
Woof,
latir.
woof.
Oh,
Yeah.
a lot, a lot. Like when the people when someone is in my home and just uh getting out, she
Oh,
starts
leaving,
leaving. She starts what's the term?
barking.
Barking a lot,
Yeah, it's
like crazy,
bark.
like
Just
crazy.
just a related question. A dog barks and a cat.
No, don't know in English.
A cat
No,
meows.
meows,
Meows. Yeah, a dog barks, a cat meows, a cow moos.
moose.
Yeah, because this I don't know why bark, but meow and moo are logical because of the sounds that the
Yeah.
animals make, right? Bark. I had a dog long time ago, a poodle. Oh my god, she barked so much. She barked at anything. Like there was a mosquito flying, she started barking and trying to catch the mosquito. She was
Yeah.
very loud. But it's interesting because I have never heard this dog before.
Oh, man, she barks a lot, really.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
but in specific moment, like just when someone who are not so close than us come to our
To us,
apartment,
close to
to
us.
us, come to our apartment, she gets crazy, and every time, every time when someone's gonna leave my
Okay.
apartment,
She first
don't
she
force.
doesn't want, don't come in, and then please don't go.
Yeah, no, and about to leaving, it's not. She didn't bark just for me and for my brother. Someone else start bark, like my sister, my friends, even they are close of us to us. She start bark a
Oh.
lot. I don't understand why, and I don't know how, but she knows when the people gonna leave before the people really leave it. Like
Because she understands Portuguese.
yeah, or she understand Portuguese or understand the mimics.
Look,
Not mimics, like the gests, the
gestures.
yeah, when
Probably
they
gestures.
yeah.
Yeah. So either uh oh my god, what? Oh, okay. Either she understands blah blah blah, or we always say either or. Actually, this is not the right way. Is either does she understand? It's not a question, but when we use either, the auxiliary verb comes to the beginning.
Okay.
Either does she understand something
Either does
or
she understand?
yeah. I have a friend. I don't know why, but since she was a little kid, maybe a baby, her parents always loved having small dogs. I still remember when I was a kid, there was a dog, Rosinha. I was super afraid of that dog because it was I have no idea what kind of dog that was. It was smaller than a Chihuahua, and
Pincher.
no, it was not a pincher. I have no idea what dog that was.